Prunus virginiana, commonly called bitterberry, chokecherry, Virginia bird cherry and western chokecherry, is a species of bird cherry native to North America. The natural historic range of P. virginiana includes most of Canada, most of the United States and northern Mexico. Growth: chokecherry is a suckering shrub or small tree growing to 4.9 m tall. The leaves are oval, 3.2 to 10.2 cm long, with a coarsely serrated margin. The flowers are produced in racemes of 38.1 to 76.2 cm late spring. The fruits are about 1 cm diameter, range in color from bright red to black, with a very astringent taste, being both somewhat sour and somewhat bitter. The very ripe berries are dark in color and less astringent and more sweet than when red and unripe. Etymology: the chokeberries, genus Aronia, are sometimes confused with chokecherries due to their name, but chokecherries are the Prunus genus while chokeberries are in the Photinia genus. Characteristics: chokecherries are very high in antioxidant pigment compounds, such as anthocyanins. They share this property with chokeberries, further contributing to confusion. Varieties: Prunus virginiana var virginiana, Prunus virginiana var demisator. Prunus virginiana var melanocarpus. The wild chokecherry is often considered a pest, as it is a host for the tent caterpillar, a threat to other fruit plants. However, there are more appreciated cultivars of the chokecherry, such as Gertz, which has a non-astringent, and therefore palatable, fruit. Research at the University of Saskatchewan seeks to find and create new cultivars to increase production and processing. The chokecherry is closely related to the black cherry of eastern North America. It is most readily distinguished from that by its smaller size, smaller leaves, and sometimes red ripe fruit. The chokecherry leaf has a finely serrated margin and is dark green above with a paler underside, while the black cherry leaf has numerous blunt edges along its margin and is dark green and smooth. The name chokecherry has also been used for the related Manchurian cherry or Amur cherry. Food use: for many Native American tribes of the Northern Rockies, Northern Plains, and boreal forest region of Canada and the United States, chokecherries were the most important fruit in their diets. The bark of chokecherry root was once made into an asparous textured concoction used to ward off or treat colds, fever and stomach maladies by Native Americans. The inner bark of the chokecherry, as well as Rhodosia dogwood, or alder, was also used by natives in their smoking mixtures, known as kinnikinnick, to improve the taste of the bearberry leaf. The chokecherry fruit can be used to make a jam, jelly, or syrup, but the bitter nature of the fruit requires sugar to sweeten the preserves. Chokecherry is toxic to horses, and moose, cattle, goats, deer, and other animals with segmented stomachs, especially after the leaves have wilted because wilting releases cyanide and makes the plant sweet. About 10 to 20 pounds of foliage can be fatal. Symptoms of a horse that has been poisoned include heavy breathing, agitation, and weakness. The leaves of the chokecherry serve as food for caterpillars of various Lepidoptera. See list of Lepidoptera which feed on Prunus. In 2007, Governor John Lou Evans signed a bill naming the chokecherry the official fruit of the state of North Dakota, in part because its remains have been found at more archaeological sites in the Dakotas than anywhere else. Chokecherry is also used to craft wine in the western United States, mainly in the Dakotas and Utah as well as in Manitoba, Canada. See also, choke pear. References. External links: Health Deliciousness, Nutrition Facts for Chokecherries, North Dakota State University Agriculture, chokecherry.